Yay! Crow fam. Yo, I'm trying to look at your comments you guys left already. Seattle in the house, LA, Toronto, Phoenix. Bryce, what up? Azusa. Natalie's gonna be in traffic watching the show. That's amazing. Hey, you guys, welcome. The reason why we're here. Damn, you guys left. You guys been talking. I love that you guys have been talking already, man. Natalie, you did not miss it. It is showtime now. I am very grateful and happy to be doing this show for you guys because it means that we reached a milestone when we hit 500. And the next time we hit a milestone at 1,000, we will be doing this in person. And that I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully all you guys can make it. Hopefully you can make it to LA because that's where it'll be, most likely because that's where I live. And that's where I can hopefully get us a venue to do this in. But for now, here we are. Peace and love to everybody. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of shit. You know, you guys requested a lot of songs, and a lot of them I can do, a lot of them I can't, for different reasons. You know, if I had every instrumental I ever made in that computer, which I do not, even if I did, there's no way I would know every single song I've ever done. That's like, I made a lot of songs. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've made a lot of songs. But I don't have nearly close to a percentage of all the instrumentals I've ever made from every album. And so a lot of the songs you guys asked me, I don't even have the instrumental for. So I'm gonna do my best, man. I'm gonna jump around from era to era, but I figure we start off in this era because I am getting ready to do this July 14th show, so I'm trying to memorize all these songs. I got about 7 down, but this will be the first time I've done them in front of anybody, and who better to do it in front of than you guys. So let's start this shit, man. Yeah, let's start from now. If you're in your car, I don't care where you are, guys, put one hand in the air like this. Come on. If you're here, you're at the last house. Hey, 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 yeah. Last house, you at the last house, yeah, yeah. I got you in my sights again. More love is out my soul than I can ever give to fight again. No pill can give me pleasure like the present. It hurts and feels so good that pleasure might just be your message. I did not cut myself, but understand why people miss it. Like pigeon on my side, till I want to cry when I need to visit. To the point break, the blood pain, the fish tank. Looking at my body like a window sill. It's like a drill into my temple just to make a thought of something simple. And no one understands it until that thing they landed on it. Tingle up the spine to bring you down across the planet. Surface laying on the dirt, it's underhanded. I'm so sensitive that you got to live to the ultra maximum. Simple emotions tax to me, adrenal glands run empty. Without God, I'll be asked out, passed out, drunk, naughty off, cashed out. Last house on the block, there is no other hood to walk to. Last house on the block, gotta make it count or I'm out. Gotta make it count or I'm out. Last house on the block, gotta make it count or I'm out. Get him up, come on. Last house, hey, we at the last house. Yeah, we at the last house. Bro, fam, last house on the block. Yeah, we at the last house. We at the last house. Yeah. I used up all my fast passes. Like a gypsy, I went knapsack, yeah. Sometimes I wish I had glasses too. X-ray my way through rap classes. I feel and yet I live. I think that is my strength and like to gain and then to give. I think I feel the making like the energy's the gift. The money is the lake I swim. We need to take the dip. The journey is the trip we take to make the full amends. This up into the books we heard. Mission is the win. The freedom is the payoff. We do not take a day off. The season's at the end of every block I wander through. I need my medicine. The last house on the block, but I got a million fucking friends. The last house on the block, but I got a million fucking friends. Hey, the season's at the end. One time, I need my medicine, so let me in.
You got a ticket. Somebody got nothing left inside. You should treat it like a damn dog.
Get him back. Last house. Hey, you at the last house. Hey, you at the last house. Last house on the block. Last house. Last house. We're gonna keep it going on this new album vibe real quick. Just roll with me. If I got anybody in recovery in the Crow fam, which I know I do, one finger in the air, come on. I never thought I'd be here once again. Once again, my friends. All alone in the crowd and I see no end. All alone and I see no end. But the simple things remain the same. The only thing counts in this change. Come on. I never thought I'd be here once again. Come on. Yep. All alone in the crowd and I see no end to it. But the simple things always remain the same. It's changed. Take your mask off, take your cast off before I sign it, then we blast off. Through the music mining, walk they cat off in they fat lofts. Downtown silver lining, crack rock, smoking and you never have to act lost. The acting is faking like you're okay. Annie, are you okay? Ass balls in your face. Last taste you integrated, last law. The ship is sinking on my thinking with the shit, the glass falls. Up one day I hit that. He gave me glass and that's that. Skid Row is my catwalk. God don't speak to me no more. I've been dippy, didn't want to walk around me no more. No shoes, no food. I'm diseased and sore from scraping my knees across the ocean floor. Feeling lower than the devil. How do I get back? I don't want to be here. I need to find my track. Help! I never thought I'd be here once again, my friend. All alone and I see no end. Come on. But the simple things remain the same. Consider this life has changed. I've never been the champion of pain, but real change brings about pain in a blue flame, burning through the BS. And you by the shoestrings, slip reality until you see it. New stains, a coup taking action to this dark gate. New lanes and new baby mama, the planet Earth is my birthright. I put the bruises in the shame along with victories you claim to be no less than miraculous. Factors get active for us after life and afterthought of afterbirth. No certainties in life unless I'll make you all proud. Now that I can tell you is the truth, man. You can see it in my eyes or in the booth, man. Let's go. I never thought I'd be here once again, my friend. All alone in the crowd and I see no end to it. But the simple things always remain the same. Come on. That the only thing constant in this life is change. Now you just gotta groove with me. Life is change. I seen people go out with 20 plus years clean for one more hit and not return. I seen it so many times in the time I've been clean that it always remains a concern. I'm not living on a pink cloud. I know my brain doesn't act right, not like yours. If you can take one hit, one drag, one swing and not want more. I keep myself in check by continuing to let go of substances that damage my quality of life. That's just me. Alone in a room full of people that's not free. Alone in a room full of people that's not free. It's not for me. 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 Yeah, Pro fan. Before I go on, I just want to check in, make sure. Can you guys hear everything good? I can't see your chats. Top chat. Some message, no, live chat. All message visible. There we go. Yes, you guys can hear it. Damn, I'm sweaty already. Okay. You guys, I hope most of you are going to be able to make it to the Roxy, man. Because it's just going to be a very special show. And obviously, all of you don't live anywhere near here, so, we're going to do the best we can do. Now, we started off on that vibe. Let's tell me if anybody knows this shit. We're going to take it back a little bit. And talk about them actors. It's all actors. Oh, shit. Call me the master blaster, relentless reading on my capability. Turn the page over, think like a range rover, luxurious with the seat coverings. Hey, you're everything. See, I fucked it up, it's so old. Hey, Rewind. Best part about this is I can fuck up and bring it back. Let's go. Come on, brain. Hey, hey, they call them actors. I need this beat up. Turn the beat up, DJ. We call them actors. Call me the master blaster, but that was really on my capability. Turn the page over deep like a Range Rover, luxurious with the seat coverings. Hey, you're loving this while it's suffering, pissed off and gentle, not believing my mind state. Leave anger to the primates. I float, don't cloak, don't even gain weight in a heat stroke. Wreak havoc to provoke the magic in the cauldron. With the false man, reaching how he's evolving. False man, barricaded by salt, fault in the sky. Get over your head, you get shredded. We can take it back to when a liar's punishment was to be beheaded. When you're thinking Jackson, your whole attitude's in that. There I said it, you have no friends, even if you have some men, they block for the green, just pretend. So any gratitude you extend, nothing to commend. I'm fed up for the better, to worse, to hurts, the crib is all active actors. Add up to ashes, professors excel to expel all you to the masses. Glasses get smashed, now your vision's blurry. Stuck in a time like Bill Murray, confused like Eddie Murphy, spicy like curry, in a hurry to fuck up the plan like Curly. Your burly mannerisms gone, no alarm, no worry. So what's the use? Seems like you make your own loops in a rush to hang, while I stuff the brain to reduce rain. Grow the crops, maintain the show to drop the slop from Merced, Arizona back to Fresno. When ASAP we stop time on a dime. Find stores who want more real gems. How do you feel now that you got no friends? Being what? Being an actor. Hey, how does it feel now, man, that you got no friends? Couldn't be man enough to make amends, all you did was pretend. The question was never why, just how it went. You could drop that fake smile, but that fake style to an end. How does it feel now, man, that you got no friends? Couldn't be man enough to make amends, all you did was pretend. The question was never why, just how and when. You could drop that fake smile, bring that fake style to an end. Now we got the boxer with pride like an ox. Never backs down from a confrontation, the other direction never walks. Standing on his tippy toes, ready to throw blows. Little snot nose with an inner issue tissue, he ain't got those. Walking the straight and narrow, never came across in a jail. Not a barrel full of monkeys, he's no fun when the influence he's up. Dirt roadside kick to a father who left early. Couldn't conceive himself as worthy as anyone to be happy. In this category, this man is lacking integrity. Constant self-interrogation leads to violent behavior. Clever, innocent victim with a mask like an actor. Actors. How does it feel now, man, that you got no friends? Couldn't be man enough to make amends, all you did was pretend. The question was never why, just how and when. You could drop that fake smile, bring that fake style to an end. How does it feel now, man, that you got no friends? Couldn't be man enough to make amends, all you did was pretend. The question was never why, just how and when. You could drop that fake smile, bring that fake style to an end. Say, hey, you got no friends. I'm just on the road, I'm just Hey, so much to do and not enough time. Ain't just for the number, but I found my demise. Only 30 years old as my fingers take a ride. Gripping on my pin like I was hanging out the side. I'm all set up so to keep my feelings in my chest. More coffee is my God, I take when I need to beat the rest. Yes, still I'm a title, let's battle, I'm on a quest. Yes, one my reside by all my guests.
I don't know what you've been told. Everyone is getting old.
Hey, accept me, man, accept me, accept me.
As you see, I'm on the road. My soul got places to go.
I'm on the road, man, I got to go. I'm on the road again. So many folks lost on this earth. Walking up a glass, leaving blood in the dirt. Don't wanna be in school, but the smoke didn't work. That was me to take class, getting pussy on the turf. I never seen the none, I was fucking over friends. But if I had it back, I'd probably do it all again. Cause if I had the facts, I'd still be thinking with my sins. A time I should never fix my age, I was a kid. No, doing that shit always on my face, I had a grin. And always looking for somewhere to hide again. The not mental history that I got to get to class. My teacher get too much, so I know she would kick my ass. Right back into the past, I write to get reprieve. And now I tell the truth, so all my people can believe that they can make it to win any dream and any league. Like Puck said, fuck enemies and right out to the G.
I don't know what you've been told. Everyone is getting old.
Hey, accept me, man, accept me, accept me. Hey, hey.
Can't you see I'm on the road? My soul got places to go.
I'm I'm on the road again, I got to go. I'm on the road again, I got to go. I don't know what you've been told. Everyone is getting old. Life makes. Can't you see I'm on the road? My soul got places to go. I'm on the road again. Hey, 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 hey. We just some souls on the road. We just some souls on the road. We just some souls on the motherfucking road. Hey, hey. We just some souls on the road. Hey, we just some souls on the road. I can see you guys talking, but I can't. I don't know what you're talking about. Justin, I don't have Universal Provide instrumental, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't have a lot of Poltergeist instrumentals. But I'm trying to go back and see what... Bryce, good idea. Very good idea. Yeah, sorry, Justin, man. I think I could probably dig around and find Universal Provide because I used to perform that song. I think I used to do that shit. You know what's funny? On that song I just did, Soul on the Road, I said I still have nightmares about thinking I had to get to class, and that was the absolute truth. Like, even as long as it's been since I was in high school, I still will have nightmares that I need to get to class, or I'm ditching, or I'm failing, which I was, or it was just the most stressful time in a fucking kid's life, man. I hated school. You know, I hope you guys love school, and I hope your kids love school and all that good stuff. But personally, I was not a school fan. But you know what I mean? I knew what I wanted to do from the 6th grade. So school is not meant for everybody, man. But hopefully people stick it out more than I did. Calculus, I never even got to that, bro. I was dropped out before calculus was even a class, man. I dropped out in 11th grade and never looked back. Didn't graduate, which honestly I don't regret. I mean, what? Fucking graduate. I graduated on the streets of independent music. That's what I did. That's what me and Merce did. Anyways, let's keep it going, man. What else do I got in the pot? So much shit in here. You know what? For all my Poltergeist lovers, even though I don't have Universal Provide or another one that a gentleman was asking for, I do have this one, and it's a good one that I love. Hey, like this, Crow fam, like this, everybody like this, show your love like this, everybody like this, everybody like this, show your love like this, show your love. Now take the time to make your mind and make your final, make it last. Not the first to find the pattern, put your mind up in the past. You put your mind up in the past. Say what? Put your mind up in it. These days I'm stuck in emotion, handicapped for the sunset. Please speak in the shadows of apartments with a boredom. And please speak in the backdrop of a television illuminating my state of mind. Way behind it, the rope. Pattern of a man-child in a city where kids get intense. That's pretty cool. Certain sense and pretty fools in a circus tent. Passerby in a funny car. Everybody the fucking star. Make this fucking place bizarre. Make me wanna wake up to the hills to pay the bills. Far away for these plastic active vibration fields. I'm gonna raise my own fields to everything I ever wanted in the world. Then I test those limits, just living to believe them in the dust. Believe in a lot of people, there's only one God that I trust. Believe in everybody's willing to find your own pattern to bust. Believe in everybody's willing to find your own pattern to bust. Muster up the energy, manifest that dream. Positively living out my life the way it seems, like this, like this, like this. Put your mind up in it fast, like this, like this. No boy, like this. Put your mind up in the past. Take the time to make your mind up, make it final, make it last. Not the first to find the pattern. Put your mind up in the past. Girlfriend, put your light up in the past. Family, put your mind up in the past. Take the time to make your mind up, make it final, make it last. Not the first to find the pattern. Put your mind up in the past. You put your mind up in the past. Put your mind up in the past. Me, I'm a simple man too. I pop eat shit, sit, create and sit brews. I make moves on the low. Voice to flow, deep, one little big man, let's go. Me, I'm a true human being with dreams to think cash to make it come true. truth, peace on the brew. Drinking flesh is passing out truth to you. Oh, I think this is a very slept on album, but hey, that's just me.
808.
Now take a minute to verify the fact that I'm a piece. When I slide the track up in the crease, I jump up in it like a vat. I'm quite obese with a style that I pack like a piece. Piece make a piece on the carcass of a whack MC. In a dark night creep like a part tie. Separate the bones from the meat with heat. Continue walking down the street, then repeat. Profile stop for the so stiff. Am I playing to oppose to the earth with the justice that can't be undone? A deterred, a nerd, a terrified bird. Phonetic, genetic, dramatic, with fetish, pathetic. I make it addictive in nature. You cannot take a breaker. You gotta have it. I turn my listeners into an addict. You jumping like a rabbit. I grab it, savage, habits are hard to break. Hard to fake, damn it. Slam it like you mean it. Now slam it into the syringe and pinch. Cringe to the sight of the radio. Took a while down tricks. Maybe though one day the waves we'll be written about the most wicked people on the planet. They've been underground and it's a thing always in the minute. If you see a person like myself, I'm murdered in the minute. Then you better make a point and make a man flow up. What? Through the 808. Wait. Flow up, so what? Make it through the 808. Through the 808. Flow up, so what? Make it through the 808. Wait for no man. Now don't stop, spit it, that's my game and that's my rhythm. Don't stop, spit it, Eligh's my name and you are my next victim. Don't stop, beat it, again they made the beat in the octagon, bleed it. Don't mistreat it, 808 seated. Letting go and getting off at the same time, but a way to get into your mind like a playground. I pretty much just do what I want to make a man, I just to make it run out. I'm all up in it when I'm all up in it with the gun out. I'm busting, I'm spraying, I'm saying, I'm moving, you're moving nothing and you're doing nothing and you're moving. And when you're busy becoming, I'm the one to get it element. I learned it from the best in the west, the island of Cali. Choppers and the children of the FF splat. If they don't get that, set it up. The way we'll be reading about the most wicked people on the planet. Living underground and it is the thing always in a minute. If you see a person like myself, I'm in a minute. Then you better make a move and make a man flow up through the 808. Blow up, so what? Take it through the 808, through the 808. Blow up, so what? Take it through the 808. Wait for no man. Now don't stop, spit it, that's my game and that's my rhythm. Don't stop, spit it, Eligh's my name and you are my next victim. Don't stop, bleed it, see your name in the video, now I think I'm beat it. Don't mistreat it, 808, seek it, 808. Woo! Shit, man. DNA, my boy DNA, shout out to DNA, produced that whole album, 80 Hertz, which is obviously quite a departure from my other shit, but that's what I'm all about. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know I'm always trying to do something different. And when we did 808, you know, I mean, 808 music has always been there, always been big and popping, but it wasn't where it's at now, which is just out of control and kind of like, I'm kind of bored with that shit. But at that point, it was still very much something new and interesting. So I had a lot of fun doing that album because all I did was just get to chop the whole time. I didn't make the beats. He sent me the beats. I just got to write to him. It was an interesting time, man. I was living in an apartment at that point, and I had no studio set up. My shit was on the floor in the living room. So he would send me beats, and I would record in my fucking living room and in my apartment. And that's where most of that album was made, in the living room. And it's so big and sounding and dark. And a lot of you guys came to the Roxy for the 80 Hertz tour, and that was really dope, man. That was the fullest room that's the fullest the Roxy's been for me. So I'm hoping to take it to a new level on the 14th. But thank you, Eligh. Thank you, brother. You know, I don't know how people feel about 808 because I think I made some of the dopest fucking videos I've ever made with my boy David Dutton, and they got like fucking, you know, minuscule amount of views. Like nobody really peeped them. It's like, yeah, it sucks, man. When you spend a lot of time making some shit, especially a video, and you spend money on it, and you think, oh, this is gonna be good, and nobody pays attention. It's like, damn, what the fuck am I making these videos for anyway? But, you know, whatever. Cry, wah. Thank you, man. I'm about to get back to it, and what is this gonna be? I think I want to take it to, I'm gonna take it here. Speaking of DNA.
Oh yeah, these that West Coast.
Where my G&E fans at? Yeah.
Long nights, green lights.
It goes green light,
Yellow lights.
then it's yellow light.
flashing lights.
Raindrop till it's on the window sill. Ain't no telling what the pen gon' spill. Crouching knees, I read them in that low hill. So real, you never see a diamond in the grill. But I can think of a way to make you love me with the skills. Appeal, the girls and boys around the world with seal. Seal, crack open, back up and get deal. Neil, the captain of the ship is on the deal. King in the backseat, with a big unique when I can't see. Bringing that heat to the meat with a beat when you got no weight to hit the street. What does that mean that I'm getting off in the truck when it's getting up my suit? What does it matter? I'm still up when it's raining, this is what I do. Hella, 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 hella fresh. Hella, 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 hella fresh. Hella, 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 hella fresh. If you ain't no G&D, it's from the west. It goes hella, 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 hella fresh. Hella, 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 hella fresh. Hella, 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 hella fresh. If you ain't no G&D, it's from the west coast.
And live.
Get loose! Can you bounce wherever you're at? Yeah. Come on, G. Bass track in the trunk will slap. Seats lean back when the beat so fat it go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Baby kinda fly with the big guys. All you trying to do is get her back to the room and go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Make it slump, make it bounce, make it pound. Pound it out if you really go hard, you know. Just really how hard you go. It goes boom. Everlasting bass. Crack your window, I can see some masking tape. Never been wonder on the beat, it gives me juice. When I'm rolling down the block, you know it give me loose, it goes boom. And they shaking up my son, I'm bringing up my bun to show my love every good thing to mine, so make room. When I grab the microphone, I'm happy to get my point if you go hit to get the bucket of my bloom. Cause my tune goes slap, and black create, make the boom go back. Simplify. Beat, keep it blue and black, so you and I can travel to the moon and back. Cause you can't even doing this here for many a year. No way to tally up all the peering all the tears. No way to rally go without looking in the mirror. Don't need to be here, I got my fade right, here we go. And I like the way you feel. Get them out there planning for that, taking off the heels. Get them off a minute, might could take a little skill. Not the one that takes a bitch to guard my grill. Chill, I'm a grown ass man. Might look 31, but I'm a grown ass man. Used to live in the oldest where I made my first grand. Ever since then, I keep that something, but my trunk ain't go face up the track in the trunk will slap. Seats lean back when the beat so fat it go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Baby kinda fly with the big guys. All you trying to do is get her back to the room and go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what it takes to jump and don't land. Making my kicks with bass, no cocaine. Get you high like my fly bass from bands. From another planet, can you understand? Bass up the track and the trunk will slap. Seats they leak back when the beat so fat it go boom. Shout out to my man Grouch, man.
Take me to LA. Take
Oh.
me to LA. Take me to LA.
That's random.
Take me to LA. Take me to LA.
Fuck it,
Take
I'ma
me
do my
LA.
shit to this.
Take me to LA. Take me to LA. Back to the bay.
Back to the bay, man. Back to the bay. Back to the bay.
Back to the bay. Back to the bay. Back to the bay. Back to the bay.
Welcome to the west, walking from the coast, these legendary flows, known to very zones. Keep my hairy guns inside my pocket when I roam. Part trap on the keychain and get this, get home, cause they got a new zone. Can't go on with that, my pen, I'ma pick it up and put it down over my track. From LA to the vacant sack, stop, watch, retire. Can't deny that fact, when I die, retire. Walk burning and misses your streets of LA through traffic. In the wrong place at the wrong time, you want TMZ with a habit. My logo white rabbit down the trap of Hollywood bully. Before I get your car pulled and ripped, goddamn bully. Jaw burnt to a crisp, plastic gas intense. LA will turn you into a bitch that don't exist. So let's break the week down with a flick of the wrist, and you might get jumped out if you don't get pissed off. What did you think this was? LA to the bay, the bus, the bus, the bus. Back to the bay, man. What did you think this was? Back to the bay, LA to the bay, the bus, the bus, the bus. You guys, funny story about that beat. I made that beat, right? And I actually made a song to it. I made that, the chorus is me, I don't know if you could hear it, but it's actually me saying, you know, whatever the fuck I'm saying there. And that's actually my ex-girlfriend from way back then doing that. Back to the bay. I recorded her in my living room doing that and put that on the beat. And then I played it for Grouch, and Grouch was like, dude, you gotta let me have that for my new album. Please. I'm like, all right, bro. Because it didn't really fit with what I was doing, so I was like, all right, yeah, it fits with G more. Gave it to G. He ran with it, did a great job with it, put Merce on it, and it ended up being, you know, classic Grouch song, man.
But I made that beat, and that verse that I spit is actually the verse that I laid on it, which I get now when he does a song and I'm with him, I get to do that verse every time, and it's fun. So, because people don't really know that or expect it. So it turned out all good. Silly putty. You got, dude, Bryce and Ryan, you're just good having conversations and the ideas and shit. I'm over here sweating and rapping and shit, and you're just conversing. I'm kidding. You guys are awesome. I love that you're talking about stuff. I'm just gonna keep rapping because that's what I do. I just rap. I just rap and stuff, dude. Hey, dude, I just rap and stuff, dude. Check this. This is what the fuck is this? Oh, this is a shout out to all my inked up Crow family members that love the art of the tattoo. Yep. Take a shit. I think I want that tattoo today. Come on. Transfer my inner vein to my outer frame. The needle can take me out of the fetal position, oh yes it can. I won't deny my twisted man with a gifted written hand. To jerk myself around on the head of the bedroom in my plan is to make insanity insane for me to act upon. Awake at dawn after long drinks I could not sleep. Thinking about her and I prefer not to use my words except to call my man to see if he can hook me up with things. See back the oh shit. I just got caught by a thought. Oh, this is a good moment. Let me tell you guys what just happened to me. I was thinking during the song, and this is what I try and avoid at all costs on stage. If I start thinking about, I actually was thinking about sharing to you about part of this song, what it's about, what I was writing about. And in the midst of thinking, I totally lost track of where I was. But I might as well go there first. Like when I wrote this song, I was in the midst of a really shitty, the breakup wasn't shitty, it was just a shitty relationship that I was getting out of. It was no good, but it was all meant to be, and I was talking about getting tattooed to escape those feelings I was going through, and how tattooing is a form of therapy, and I think it's that way for all of us. That's obvious. I think a lot of you know that already, but I was thinking about the actual girl while I was rapping. I was like, I wonder where she's at, man. Last time I saw her, she was not looking good, man. She was an addict in full using mode, and it was eating her alive, and it's pretty fucking sad, man. But anyhow, let's get back, man. Because now, that's exactly right. After that relationship ended, 3 years later, I found the woman I was supposed to marry. And she is the love of my life. But let's go back to the song because I love this song. And Eligh killed the shit out of this beat. I love this beat. Yeah. I think I want a tattoo today. Come on. Transfer my inner pain to my outer frame. The needle can take me out of the fetal position, oh yes it can. I won't deny I'm a twisted man with a gifted wristed hand. To jerk myself around on the head of the bedroom in my plan is to make insanity insane for me to act upon. Awake at dawn after long drinks all night I could not sleep. Thinking about her and I prefer not to use my words except to call my man to see if he can hook me up with ink. Stare at the wall, thinking about nothing but where this ain't no take me to sadomasochistic. This man makes up and a step in the brink. Etched in my skin with a red chick grin. That's first about hands and I count to 10. We set up the gun and drop some point. Worse the pain, the bigger this mountain of watch me sick. It's that shit that feels real. You do me doing all this, it might seem sick and it might be right. But don't knock until you try it. Stop all that talking and denying. This blood will keep your head white. For a minute you will not think. And that's all I'm making ask for nowadays. Transfer my inner vein to my outer brain. A 1, 2, 1, 2, hands up high. I think I want that tattoo today. Come on. Hey, I think I want that tattoo today. Yeah. I think I want that tattoo today. Yeah. Transfer my inner pain to my outer brain. So fuck the dumb shit and the pain, I will not sit and rummage. The neck is taken, so I hit the rib cage or the stomach. Yeah,
That's the ticket. All the judgment you can take it, shove it. Cause truth ain't no man, a sick motherfucker like me loves it. Staring this camera straight from the two tickets. So attention, I take it, hug it, embrace, repeat it. Need it, everybody takes it. Links it up my tempo with scripture. And I just take movement. The picture, I face it. All depends on the mood I'm in, my friend. Walk with a man, call me on my time capsule of pain and love. Rain and sunshine. One mind towards just one time. Too many to keep the sides inside from showing out. This is one way I like to have fun and block it out. I think I want a tattoo today. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I want a tattoo today. Yes sir, right after the show. I think I want a tattoo today. Yes sir. I like it.
Transfer my inner man to my outer frame.
Yeah, I love that song. Oh, what's it called? Oh, perfect timing. Into loving my life. If you love hip hop the way I love hip hop, then put one hand in the sky. I don't care if you're in your living room or you're driving. Hey, hey, hey. You see the love of my life, my life, my life. When I give it this, my condition is that you listen up real close. Don't let details fall through cracks or get taxed by folks who don't quote. My imagination over the land you walk upon. Stand through the sunlight, look up on my I talk upon. I wanted a vision of love and now I'm entirely enthralled. But I'm trying to be the one cause I'm involved. Sound ways that slave my heart forever and a day. Separate me from that is a suicidal serenade. Of notes entitled to vital escapades. Territory survives like speaking and give on my caravan. When I got my man me with my ears off, soundproof my ass box and blast me off to the bluest star. I'm not you with hard work, the that you ever met, and I never let anyone, anything, any substance take me out of that. Cause that is the reason I'm here in this earth. If you identify, put your hand to the sky real high. I never begin when that's real life, real talk. My level will never falter, alters my soul. Metamorphosis out my culture, inanimate objects in a life when I blast off in my saucer. Alien concepts is those who live their life unconscious. Why? Cause she's the love of my life. You feel that face and the steps she take. On the ground in this night, play this thing in the mind of a man who's in love is time to bring this world to its feet. Unite the youngsters on street and quench the hunger for peace. Cause she's the love of my life. And you feel that face and the steps she take. On the ground in this night, plain as day. In the mind of a man who's in love is time to bring this world to its feet. Hey, hey, hey. My tongue you fell in love when I was young. I spoke the words that got me sprung. Speak the hymns to rap the jams and over sense with my friends. And now and then I find myself distracted. Irrational action ensue. Like a losing traction. Don't back me and I want a girl cause I'm lashing out like a whip be trying to block me from my chin. Dashing out. You'll always be number two when it's the sound that I pursue. It means so much for me to lose. We got this two-way street to do, so don't cry. Cause she's the love of my life. Hey, she's the love of my life. Hey, she's the love of my life. Whoa. I made this beat on the Q-Watch. Who's my nemesis now with the premises? Style in the imbecile, foul mouth down south. General scowl is up in a hole. Fleet of unique sleep paragraphs, paralyzing pitiful. Weak individuals, weak hands penetrate. Paper poet snake, rip, burn, flip, turn, crisp, earn, feel good about the vow. Folks smile, choke my enemies' ass like a centipede. Fastened by Hennessy, glasses up into these. Raps to the beckoning, ear here to rectify a rope, satin samurai. Sent a whole golden analyze the pornographic fantasies. Fill support to reach the fortify. Need for the green paper money from the earth. Ain't it funny, don't it hurt? Cry tears for the motherfuckers like myself. A hypocrite, sitting, little cake, golden cake. Modest touch, got some brush back, but such lack of life, the lack of light. And your plight determines where you live in life. As for me, I got my wings, angelic, man, Phoenix, and mechanic, training. Tell it how I see it, be it wrong or right, no longer lie upon my back. Though I see the stars like vivid dreams and nightmares on your psyche like me, or you know you'll find me, or you won't. Hey, you might get lost. You might get lost on the path. Crossroads rides with the rat. Motherfuckers like myself, you can be the understand the bad. So what? So I don't pass. Say it one time. You might get lost on the path. Crossroads rides with the rat. Motherfuckers like myself, you can be the understand the bad. So what? So I don't pass. These radio stations play me no gracious faces, wasted energy, energized by my enterprise. Enter my area 51 stage, winning praise, couldn't engage, right? Fun from this fit this late, I fit the way I fit. Get what I get, sit straight up, wait up, hold up. Here's my running off to the mouth, face to face, release the venom. Tell him I got him, put him in a pit, bottom slalom, got your benefits, spin a factor of 90. Style, innovation, innovation, transition, so it ain't no imitation. Think low, range, roll, bows, low, so I can get
ducking gentos, concrete conversational falsetto complex, waiting in the middle. Hello, I'm the lion, phoenix, vertebrae. Or two legs, I'm not for luxury. I'm on the braided bitch, black metal facts, max cat, cataract, strictly vote. You'll know what the set of the game switch, off and on, off. No electrical current coming through my crosswalk. You're off. Hey, you way too soft. God damn.
You guys are talking so much, I just want to see what you're talking about. But I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, David, you got to come to the show, bro. Or maybe you just live far away. Woo! How many of you guys know that song? Does anybody, when you heard that song right there, did you know what it was immediately? It's off Enigma, which is one of my personal favorite albums. I always tell people that. Enigma, Sideways Days, and honestly, Last House on the Block are probably my three favorites, personally, of mine. Story True Worlds too, got to creep there. But Enigma, man, it was one of the darkest, worst times of my life when I made that album. Probably why it's so good to me. It's got a lot of heavy energy trapped in that CD. That's the first song off that album. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, man. And Enrique, you too? Yeah, me and you talked about it, Enrique. That's your favorite album, and I agree with you. I actually made that as like a side project, like just putting songs together that didn't really fit on other things and meshing them together with instrumentals, and it ended up being one of my favorite albums. Fucking weird. Life Dance, yeah, man, damn it. You guys wanted me to do Life Dance, and I don't know the song. I have to fucking memorize that song. Whoa, Zilla, Enigma is the soundtrack to the situations you're in now. Oh, bro, praying for you, bro. Praying for you, because that's hardcore. There was some hardcore shit going on there. All right, that was the past. This is the present. I don't know the cell, Chris. I don't know that song. I didn't memorize any of the songs that I've given to you guys on Patreon yet, but maybe I should, man. It's, you know what I really should do those is that when we do when we get to 1,000 people and we do the in-person show for you guys only, I gotta do some of those songs for you, man, because it's just you guys. Somebody was commenting the other day, I think it was Christopher, was commenting that he thinks everybody should hear the cell, like everybody that's not on Patreon and all that. And I told Christopher that maybe, you know, after a year of us being together here, I'll put it up to a vote, and I'll see how many of you guys think I should put some of these songs out. And I won't even sell them. I'll just put them up, like, for people to hear. You know what I mean? If you guys think other people should hear it, or if you want to say, hey, man, fuck that, that's just for us, I'll put it up to a vote later. But we'll see that. We'll see in about a year, man, where we're at on that. So let's go back. Okay, this is the first time I've done this song in front of anybody. So let's try it, man. Yeah. I once had a dream and I tasted till it ended, and I tasted till it disappeared around the bend, and tasted till the thunder clap, tasted till the wheels fall off, until I could no longer wrap my ears around the pin to right, tasted till the end, I tasted till the night came calling, till my body gave way into the angels falling. Tears, no tears for you, darling, cause you helped me to the morning, no morning, my baby. Late 80s, driving her Mercedes to the NASA base, shipping off my ashes to the blackness of space, and then I kept chasing that dream. Little did I know I lived it all the way. Grass is always greener, human skin, earthling and pre-cleaner. Sifting through my memories, always fell in love with everything. I fell in love with art, I fell in love with her, fell in love with healing. Feeling what you're feeling, bad and good, linoleum to ceiling. That I could do very well, still a Pisces in my essence. On to the next tale, still in love with that dream. Come on. If you got dreams, put your hands back and forth like this. The dream won't let me go. Yeah. Still in love with your dream. Until I reach the top.
Fall in love every chance that you get, cause love became the one commodity I miss the most when I left behind the gift of life. Hurt the pain and strife. Yes, I no longer feel the pain of living inside that lonely brain. The only thing lame that came with life is darkness. Had to have both to spark the fire, keeping me warm inside with desire. Also caused me to perspire. Living is a hot road, charcoal a glow across the globe. Hot stove burn our fingers and toes. But once we go, we gonna wanna feel that feeling anyway it goes. On like the river Jordan as I sit here recording, think about how much I fall in love with the music. Making this music lose my soul. Come on. Dream won't let me go. Still in love with that dream till I reach the top. Dream won't let me go. Still in love with that dream till I reach the top. Hey, 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 still in love with that dream till I reach the top. If you got dreams, put them back and forth one time. You got dreams, put them back and forth one time. You got dreams, put them back and forth one time. You got dreams, put them back and forth one time. You got dreams, put them back and forth, man. You got dreams, put them back and forth, man. You got dreams, put them back and forth, man. Hey, till I reach the top. Yeah, that felt pretty good. I love this song too, man. I'm gonna take you to the east. Come from the center of the chest to bless the world. Heartbeat battling and making a bed the girl out. Consequence and evidence is it. You gotta move the spirit to get the people that never up here and not. Never been afraid the personality is brave. You can never catch a real phobia in the cave. I will never be the one to bury in the grave. You put me in the rock, you put me in the space. Music is the way to God. I would like to think I'm odd. Heady like a nigga bot. I'm a thinking man, I think a lot. Many men pass away in innocence. Not really making any sense. But these are the main events. I will not run away. I could be anything. Manifest pathways. Walk along, make your rain. Never been one to break things that meant that Mother Earth knows this. No close business in my family vicinity. I keep it in focus. Trinity, divinity, eliminating all ways out tasteless. Sacred baking. No resentment in the tenements. There's no cavity I carry out in the basement. Experimental, external, internal, infernal intervals in the through aircraft. Fear mongering, wandering, seraphic, grounded as I wash up in a shoreline. Your mind, my mind, one short line, one chord line, reach to the heavens up. Universal Valentine, one heart, one love, one tongue, one intellect inside. God is a God body with the God hand. Reach it out, let the Godfather with the broadband. All high space, all land, all mankind, all in line, working in the same pitch, singing in the same pitch. What we cling to our pain pictures or remain sick, tainted. Paint this in the vault of a brain cell that you got left after taxation. Anxiety and chemical liberation. This melody, the enemy of all cave-in. Dwelling in the dark, with the spelling on the back of the ark. This ark will attract light, like breath to a bagpipe. Battery to a mag light, look it down, hold tight. Ride of a lifetime, line at the line, prime with the brine sign at the time. It's that we're parts, not the bond of problem. We the kings and the callers. We the queens and the ballers. Read the screenplay then holler. My direction with silence. Meditative and hollow. Filled with universe prana. I'ma get him in, I think alive. Many men. Not spraying in the sense. Not really making any sense. But these are the main events. I will not run away. I could be anything. Manifest pathways. Walk along, make your rain.
Tapestry. Shout out to my boys, Alam Khan. Shout out to my boy, Salar. Hey, Grand Tapestry, if you guys don't know what that is, you should go listen to it. I have a sneaking suspicion most of you do, but that's one of the most proudest things that I've ever been a part of. And we are just beginning, man. We made one album, and now we're trying to make some new music. Everybody's going through different things in their life. Solar is touring with Stanley Clark, who's an OG jazz musician, and doing his thing all over the world. Alam just had a baby boy. He's been on dad mode and doing his thing, and you know what I'm doing. So we're actually have a show at Northern Nights. We're playing Grand Tapestry at that festival, Northern Nights. If any of you are gonna be there, come holler, man, because there's nothing I've done that's more different and attracted more of a completely different energy than this Grand Tapestry thing. I played in the Kennedy Center with these dudes. I played in venues that I would have never been at as a solo hip hop musician or with G&E or Living Legends or any of that. So thank you guys. Dharma Punks. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do one more because this song is called Manifest, but what I did is I kind of remixed it a little bit. I added drums and bass to it, and we've been performing it with the drums and bass just to get those heads bobbing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of got a Wu-Tang vibe to it now. But this is one of my favorite songs. Check it out, guys. Remix. The seeds that grow the crops to bear the fruit. I will not stop until you understand the way I do. You can make it happen, that's the truth. You are the captain, you are the crew. You are the God, and this is that's true. You make demands and you pay your due. You raise your hands, get praise your dues. Get up and this is dodging the move. Experience is the best I do. I've been down so many roads and not stopped to smell the roses. Princesses turned into toes. I took on so many poses. One thing I've learned in the grove. On this earth is to move like Moses with the ocean dog to come through. Gotta get mine with a full devotion. Not love motion is easy too. Digest, digress, not my potion. Moving forward and moving through. Perpetual lessons in motion. Motion. Now everybody sing it with me. If we choose to learn along the way, maybe the pain will not be so great. If we choose the right words to say, manifest destiny is in full play. If we choose to learn along the way, maybe the pain will not be so great. If we choose the right words to say, manifest destiny is in full play. Searching through the stars at night. I'm a man who needs a purpose, marching through my afterlife. Cause I've had one life before, I am on my second run. Got so much more to explore, refuse to put my head to gun. Even though my mind is sick, sometimes I wish that I could run. Or go on one to smoke some cigs and shoot some dope, stare at the sun. But I can't, I'm here to stay, got too much to lose in and play. In this game I am priced in, human spirits I came to say. We are worth more than we say. We say to ourselves at night, when alone and feeling grown yet and accomplished, so afraid I can lay up by the image, feeling anxious, see mistakes. Wish I hadn't made them, but I feel a regrets escalate. Manifesting happiness and peacefulness is on my list. That's how it's my wishes, simple tension, notes and comes to bliss. Manifesting peacefulness and happiness is on my list. That's how it's my wishes, simple tension, notes and comes to bliss. If we choose to learn along the way, maybe the pain will not be so great. If we choose the right words to say, manifest destiny is in full play. If we choose to learn along the way, then maybe the pain will not be so great. If we choose the right words to say, manifest destiny is in full play. best words I wrote to me are on that chorus, and it's so simple. I wish more people could hear that shit. Maybe it'll catch up with them
We
later.
are the music makers,
Oh!
and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Wait, before I play that, before I continue, hold on, let me get the mood lighting back up. Sorry. Before I go into the next song, let me just tell you, there's some songs in the past from the crew, Living Legends, whatever, where I was like, I should have been on that song, man. And so this particular one, I've always wished I was on the song, and I just wasn't. So I'm putting myself on the song now. It's sort of a remix, refix. I really want to do this at my show, but I don't know if people would care enough. Because to me, it's fun because I never got to be it. Yes, exactly. Justin, stop calling it out, man. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I have done this one, Bryce, before on a live broadcast. It's the only place I've done it. I've never done it live because I'm kind of like, don't know if anyone cares. But I'm going to do it for me because I like it. Okay? Bryce, why you calling me out, man? Shit, man.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. Come along.
Love this fucking beat.
A convict in my own body. Crazy what they think about me, odds what they call me. I can feel the pressure in my chest push down on me. No resist the vibration, so uncomfortable in this army. Man, he's so chill, never talk too much, he seems so peaceful in his way. But turn him inside out, you'll see the pieces on display. And the prayers on me, treating the brain, no fear, no contest. In a game that's lost over and over again, my friend. Chronic is the way to explain intensity. Velocity, feelings keep across me like young bully with a dark alley with misdirected animosity. Friends can't comprehend, drop like isolates me further over to make a harder fight. I swing my right hand on my left, try to catch my sanity in my breath. I can't stand to be me. Facts, A-N-X, my anthrax, and yet a blessing in disguise. They help me open up my inner eyes. I'ma feel these feelings, but I swear I never let them take me over. No, yeah, it hurts for a minute, but I take it to the limit. I'm a soldier, right? I'ma feel these feelings, but I swear I never let them take me over. One, yeah, it hurts for a minute, but I take it to the limit. I'm a soldier, cause I'm a fortunate one, a fortunate one. 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 With nothing less, nothing less, nothing less. Yeah, nothing less, nothing less, nothing less, nothing less. And yes, she's correct, it's A-N-X, 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 A-N-X. From 333, that's what it be. Oh shit, I got a drum machine right here too, guys. I just bought this shit, and I haven't even fucked with it, but I'm trying to do beats on stage. This is my first time bringing it out. Sound crazy. I don't even know how to use this shit yet, guys. Don't judge me. I gotta figure out some shit to do with this though, because I want to make beats on stage, man. Because it's fun. Let's take it back. Let's take it way back. I'm sweating so fucking much. It's ridiculous. Been through alleys, lurking in The magical drink, camouflaging images to my eyes. They look beside me, not knowing the danger, just the anger of being in check. Like a stranger, I kept slumping my way till I reached the hangar. Was supposed to be the 8, now waiting the freezing air. Breathing up the smoke I lit while I listen to the minutes tick away. Pilot X emerge with a text and list of instructions. Introductions, what my name is me, your name is you. That's all the personal business I knew when we flew. Took off with the moon, heat from a bottle of booze under my seat, kept my nerves tuned. Swerving past the cumulus, human air consumed us. I couldn't breathe, roll up my sleeves, drop the crate, levitate, believe what you must, but my strap broke, plummeting still, I don't go down, but transform my limbs to wings, tower up to the planes that left me for death, maintain the light vortex long enough just like the pilot up, board the ship, man the control, now I'm on a roll, earthquaking explosions under me, happy wondering what the fuck, the great I neglected, resurrected, nuclear contaminated animals, insects and mammals, what a coincidence I met you when I did.
Strange coincidence
To find you.
what strange coincidence to find you
When I met you were in college, taking nuclear physics. Your study habits were strange, I thought you were a little sick with it. Kicked it with you because I knew you knew something I didn't. Sitting after hours in the class, what could you be thinking? Invited you over to smoke some weed, you declined the gesture. I thought this girl was square, better beware of what I offer her. Words spoken by me, but not by you. But I pursue conversation afloat from you freely 2 times out of 4. I couldn't get my foot in the door. 3 times out of 6, I mixed up words to get you offended. After graduation, I heard you built a basement laboratory. Hadn't seen you in 2 years, wanted to hear your story, so I traveled across the country to see if I could find you. No, I'm right behind you. You put me in a predicament, and know you would said it would be dangerous. But this is such a coincidence that I'm out here all alone. Happiness spread my wings and things I don't condone. Now I've flown and I can't return home. Bitches, he said, if I use my wings, they become permanent. Now get in my window till I'm here to take you with me. Such a coincidence that I met you in this crazy world. Girl.
what strange coincidence
Hey, yeah.
what strange coincidence
Here it go. What strange
coincidence to find you
Switch.
How wonderful it feels to float, to feel my consciousness leave through my throat. I muttered last words that have decimated hope. Alone in an apartment to safely boat, with no words and no course, navigating smoke. Blown in the vision of a blind young dope who thought leaving Earth all alone would be wise. When he could have stayed, when his recipes was tried. Circling Mars was his last transcribed. Let us now he's with the mother floating freely with no weight. Not tethered to a body, not alive yet. The most alive he's ever been. Alive, like the many spirits in the wind. The earth is long gone, but the human spirit sprints, runs, ever ready ride. Like the great gods in the merry-go-round. They go round until they die and re-emerge on the spin. Spin cycle, pin Michael Myers killed for no reason. Now I feel like a fire, hot inside to make it right again in this life. In this life, I want to be great. I want to live selfless. I want to elevate, not downgrade. Bring light, not the shade, cause space is full of shade. And living in the shade is icy, cold, and lonely. Brigades of karma, chaotic and cunning, keep cutting my lungs, but I must honor the scale, reaping and sowing. There's no escaping the knowing. I might forget it, but learn it again. It's written, it's on the record, it's earning interest. The laws of nature don't break, but bend for any one man's favor. I savor the floating God. Now I'm feeling the pull of being born again, cool, but I must do what is due. I must do what is due. Return. I wonder will it feels to float. To feel my consciousness leave through my throat. I muttered last words that have decimated hope. Alone in the apartment to save me a boat. No voice and no voice navigating smoke. Blown in the vision of a blind young dope who thought leaving Earth all alone would be wise. When he could have stayed and died with his tribe. How wonderful it feels to float. Hey, feels to float. Okay, how wonderful it feels to float. Alright. but never got to return. I'm back in this part again. It took me a sec to recollect where I've been. I recall floating with no sense of time. Now I feel the pain in my limbs and my guts. So dehydrated, slim wipes picture in my clutch. Red planet peering through my panoramic rim window, cracked by stones. And the atmosphere is slim as we crash down a mountain made of red rock and grim looking sands like blood so comforting. I cannot wait to exit. Maybe death is better than depression, that can't be true. I left everyone to burn just to make it through alone. So life is precious, I guess I owe it to my family to make the most of this hill and valley. I cracked the cockpit and rallied the courage to take the mask off. How wonderful it feels to float, to feel my consciousness lead through my throat. I muttered last words that have decimated hope. Alone in an apartment to save me a boat with no horse and no horse navigating smoke. Blown in the vision of a blind young dope who thought leaving Earth all alone would be wise when he could have stayed and died with his tribe. How wonderful it feels to float. Hey, hey, feels to float. Okay, how wonderful it feels to float. Right on, now I got to return.
Float. That's one of my favorite songs on my album, personally. You guys, the song of the month for July is pretty fun because it was mixed and it was supposed to go on this album. It was supposed to go, actually, it was the story, the beginning of the story that's now on the album starts with Space Odyssey. As you notice, there's an interlude called The Pod. The Pod was actually a whole song, but after sequencing the album and putting it all together, it was too long and the song it didn't need to be there, so I turned it into an interlude. So it just kind of told a little piece of the story, which led into Space Odyssey, which leads into Float, which leads into actually Pain on the Break. But The Pod was a song, and I have that song, and I'm going to give it to you guys for July. So you get to hear a big missing piece of the puzzle. It's pretty fun for me to give you guys that song. But Float is one of my favorites. This next song is my most recently memorized song of all the 8 songs that I have pretty much memorized. This one is the newest in my brain. So this is the first time that I'm trying to do it, obviously. So let's try it, man. Let's try it.
Yeah. Holy water can't save us from within. We got to dig deep, deep for the devils from within. My alma mater is the ultrasonic conversations between comeback of the ocean, lava, rock, and glacier. I'm one with nature and my true nature and my true stature. I can never match a hater with hatred. A lover to the narrow, canary to the sparrow. The crow is walking narrow, straight across the arrow. Blade like arrow, flint. The wind is in the willows. The trees are screaming, interrupts my sleep. Fluffing pillows, won't take my dreaming. I'm dreaming deep. It's been that way since I was teen, but now it's worse. I toss and turn. I must awaken, that's the first. Prioritize my life. I must commit the healing habitat to help the panic and it feels B&D. I must proceed, I must not be low-key. Must step into the AM with the aim to be or not to be. No apostrophe. My aim is single yet lottery style. I cut my economy with art, so that all my wonderful folk who follow my road in my astrology. Led by the stars, world colony. I'm a Pisces and my Venus like love and like my lingerie is the healing to the healing underneath the armor. I like to introduce you to yourself and yes, your karma. I use that word a lot in verses cause it hurts the drama. It drops the bullshit out the pulpit when I speak no karma. No pausing, when I speak it straight from the gut. It's hot like a sauna. I like to introduce you to yourself and yes, your karma. I use that word a lot in verses cause it hurts the drama. It drops the bullshit out the pulpit when I speak no karma. No pausing, when I speak it straight from gut. It's hot like sauna. I like to introduce you to yourself and yes, your karma. I use that word a lot in verses cause it hurts the drama. It drops the bullshit out the pulpit when I speak no karma. No pausing, when I speak it straight from gut. It's hot like sauna. It burns so good, so harsh. Metal like March, leaving tracks in a swamp with the blue skies. Cover body bags like a tarp. Otherworldly beings play my strings like a harpoon. Shoot me through the dark. Scared, full of fear, full of hope and full of smarts. But dumb like a kid trying to test the moon while jumping off the roof. With a belly full of shrooms. A part is not the part I wish to go for in the plate. I want to play the lead. Want to reach the crowd, I want the crowd to reach me back. I want the seed planet, seed to peace. It seems romantic when we got a tyrant causing panic and division. Arriving through the static is the mission. Wisdom is the current currency, I take it all toast to the most highest vibes. No diatribe by an eye. It's infinite in the human underneath the armor. I like to introduce you to yourself and yes, your karma. I use that word a lot in verses cause it hurts the drama. It drops the bullshit out the pulpit when I speak no karma. No pause, when I speak it straight from gut, it's hot like sauna. I like to introduce you to yourself and yes, your karma. I use that word a lot in verses cause it hurts the drama. It drops the bullshit out the pulpit when I speak no karma. No pausing, when I speak it straight from gut, it's hot like sauna. So in conclusion, there's no conclusion, just a rebirth, reserve it, relearn it, rely on the spirit of the union. I love my human being family tree. I got Neanderthal DNA running through me, through the arteries, the front of them, my art of freedom, through the heart muscle, where the art tussles, and the start stop. God controls it on the odd subtle level up. Never sleep, never stop. Talk to them, tell them when you've been in places you will never return. Hard to do, but hard to do, but hard to do, we burn. Hey. Get together, hard to do, but if we don't, we burn. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm gonna have the singing in on this for the show. La 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 la. Get together, hard to do, but if we don't, we burn. Get together, hard to do, but if we don't, we burn. Come together, hard to do, but if we don't, we burn. Yeah, not bad, not bad. For my first time spitting it, you know, you guys aren't in the room, but it feels like you are. I don't know if you understand. Like, it's just a phone I'm looking at, but I feel you guys there. So it's, you know, it's like a dress rehearsal. So that was the first time, not bad. I stumbled over some words. It's a lot of words in that fucking song, but it feels pretty good. I'm pretty confident with this shit. I'm gonna take you to. Let me tell you, yeah, fuck, what the hell are you saying, man? Tell me if you know this. I'm rapping forever right now. It's the muscle I use to hustle my voice, hustle the juice, management of thought of my shoes. Not easy at times, was a chatter at night, meeting of mind inside of my tent. The scent of a woman passes in no, left an impression for life, a discretion in time, lesson is right. The compression of love lies when the past embodied to me, regretfully free to one of the planes, universe of the sky. My body lies over the ocean, but my mind will fly. Beautiful wings, shelter from the rain, beginning the pain, letting it stream down the drain. In the moment, denial, the triangle, inheritance, narrative, violence, with wisdom and win. Beginning of sin, end of the beginning and then self-numb it with narcotics, the temporal, the demon within, blurring the vision, wisdom occurring through prism, colors of hope, shining bright like a beacon. It's my eye when I'm speaking, third is the level, I'm freaking flows for the people who listen, know that it's all the tradition grow, for the plane, I'm on purpose lane, I'm a feet in the circus ring, with a master to work the crowd, what a beautiful mind that tags the time, they're so beautiful, your mind is, your money or your mind, which is timeless. Most seek fortune, but it's rare that you'll find 1 million inheritance with a beautiful mind. Buy youth when you're old or food for your soul. Friends when you're lonely or a love that's turned cold. The wealthiest person is the poorest at times when compared to the one with a beautiful mind. I'm gonna do my verse again, fuck it, I like this shit. It's the muscle I use to hustle my voice, the tussle the juice, management the thought of my shoes. Not easy at times, voice a chatter at night, beating of mine inside of my tent. The scent of a woman passage in love, left an impression for life, a discretion in time, lesson is right. The compression of love lies for the past embodied in me, regretfully free to one of the planes, universe is the sky. My body lies over the ocean, but my mind will fly. Beautiful wind, shelter from the brain, forgetting the pain, letting it stream down the drain. In the form of denial, the triangle, inheritance, there is your balance with their wisdom and win. Beginning of sin, end of the beginning and then some. Love it with narcotics, the temple, the demon within, blurring the vision, wisdom occurring through prism, colors of hope, shining bright like a beacon. It's the eye when I'm speaking, third is the level of freaking flows, for the people who listen know that it's all the tradition roll, with a plan of my purpose lane, on a feet in the circus ring, with a master to work the crowd, with a beautiful mind that tags the time. They're so beautiful, your mind is, your money or your mind, which is timeless. Most seek fortune, but it's rare that you find 1 million inheritance with a beautiful mind. Buy youth when you're old or food for your soul. Love when you're lonely or love that's dirt cold. The wealthiest person is the poorest at times, compared to one with a beautiful mind. curate the seats, but yet the party's just begun. We are the ones to celebrate the face-to-face with up and make it fun. The pains of facts of earthly ways won't let another mass distract me from my new birthdays, cause I continue growth like here and now. That I ring the bell, but I cannot give and keep on living like that prison's open. In the morning on Christmas as a 10-year-old, I witness my 2x2 sale created by me in my mind. Now I'm out of pill on the field of gold. Can you feel my soul inside this song like a whole crux? I go nuts, like goosebumps on my skin when I go in the bin. Space time again. Come along, my friends. It's going on and on till the end. Right? Sweet, sweet man, what your life is at, hey? Swimming around my brain. Ooh, there's nothing left to gain. Everything stays the same. Sometimes pain is my healer. I've watched the refrain on my feel like a dealer on the corner trying to serve me comfort from my own feeling. Thing that makes me human. I'm feeling out the ears with fumigation for the earthling. My passion is the birthing. I'm cursing those nursing from the bosom of the devil. And not long on the threshold of mesmerizing on who take again. I'm gypsy. Just look my way and I got you. I plot to get busy with many more minds than a million. I'm building up to the ceiling. Say hello, my pillow. Just jump right in this. Might be the petrol to bring you back to safe and think you flipping back layers of the retro. You the old you is not dying. Welcome to the strange land of pain where man must change to make way for the next lane. Speed away on the highway, byways. What a fine day to change. Sweet, sweet man, swimming around my brain. Ooh, and there's nothing left to gain. Everything stays the same. Light us up. Thank you guys, man. Woo wee. Where we at? Damn, almost 80 minutes. I'm gonna keep it going. With the beat that I've been saved and the brain at the young age when I'm in the brave, when I'm saved on the page from the cradle to the grave. You come first on it, then it goes first. I'm a slave to your pathway. Never wanna fall astray. Swimming that say you're black and you cascade. My soul cavity, divine gravity, my mind had to be in the rhythm. I was invisible. That's on the back of the neck with no visible. Face you fear when you're near. I used to bark at my friends when they would play before they ate, but now it's fear. I feel to the ground cause I feel to the man, but the feel for your graves with my skills in the sand. Cause I feel when you're prison the dough. The adolescent they go. It's sunlight brings the ultimate tan, and I'm just a fan. In between the lines, make amends with friends. They need to make time to meditate. Set it straight, but wait, I got a date to levitate. And hey, I can't say anymore, but you. Meditate, set it straight, but wait. I can't say anymore, but you. As I walk through the desert with a canteen full of dreams, fantasy and kind of a right brain. Man of hope, found a way to cope without the dope. That in itself a miracle of God. Some people have a problem with the word. Religion doesn't play a part of what I serve. So many names, some people call it Jesus, Buddha, Allah, but nothing to say. To get your own. It doesn't matter what you label up. The power critic isn't go. The dial up when I'm dial up from the crowd up. With a white dollar, with a white flag in, tap out to the end. I'm surrendering, real. Don't wanna die, don't wanna stress. My heart to the brink of destruction, I guess. Meditate, breathing your blessings and death. My inner eye, identify, request, exemplify, the man of peace. At least I try to be the best that I can be. And helping others find the key to life and help me finalize the fight to meditate. To set it straight, but wait, I got a date to levitate my faith and meditate. To set it straight, but wait, I got a date to levitate my faith. I got a date to levitate. I reminisce over you, my God. My love must be I can't see anyone but you. Word up. Whoa. I feel like I took a shower in my clothes, just so you guys know. It's hot as fuck in here. Thank you, man. A beat you can't get tired of is very good. First Contact, Natalie. You guys just shouting out something.
All right, I'm seeing first contact. I'm just gonna have to go for it because we're getting towards the end of this. I'm burning the midnight oil. So let's go. Everybody out there, put two hands in the air like this. Bro fam, put two hands in the air. Do it, man. The earth is burning up, therefore my words you turn them up. At first you feeling open, and then now we fill your cup. Intoxicated, yes, but alcohol is not the blood to drug my brain the maniacs. He didn't clear up all the blood and dust. Take a lay down on the couch and open up your deepest, darkest secrets, let them go, there'll be no judge. To take it down to wrong through song or at the show. The crow flies more down, picking up orbits along the road. We all need to be safe in the shade, gotta project the light for the tight DNA transcend for the gods. Make it right for the fight. This clench to the shake the beat makes when my eyes are closed. Gotta meditate, close your eyes and follow suit. Arise from the dead, gratitude is where you live. Forget about what you don't got, concentrate on what you have instead. See yourself making your bed, kids and children on the eyelids. Then pray for a day you can accomplish all your small goals. Get fed of the universe through small holes in your head, your pores. When the reason doesn't say, but that's the game inside the brain. That's the war, no court, no doubt. This time we remain intact. In fact, pain makes big insight to add to stack. Imagine that brain is so potent at 10% that even just a moment for the discontent can push you through a run up all of acid rain, creating cage, protect yourself from you. Believe me when I say we are all in our own way, always. Any which way the wind blows, my tank blows, and that's my mantra. To haunt the haunted, through the conscious contact, through the conscious context of the constant combat. I'm just a man who finds himself on a daily basis, and I'm tired. We've been wired wrong through the entire long haul, and this is not a song, y'all. So let God take me feel for real, like I know the choice to be alive. To surrender doesn't make any sense to you. To me it does. Put a gun to my ego and let the trigger run. To see what was, not to get intended. That's where the real life. 1, 2, 3, D-I-E-E-G-O. Now celebrate like we elevate right over hell and make heaven on earth. New birth, new contact. First contact. First contact. First contact. First contact. First contact. You guys are the shit. I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna get out your face. We're gonna go enjoy the rest of this Sunday. Get up and take you in the vibe. When I get you in the vibe, with a picture in the time, cause I cannot be the vibe, cause my freedom is alive, won't need it when I die. Passing all the rhythm to the aliens to grace, and the winds that you when you're picking up another case. Face wide, crazy, but swimming through space, and you feel the undertow. I never let people never understand anything, gonna turn it to eternal, I resurrected for the show. One for the money, and two for my foes who come out when I speak, and I spoke from the heart. Heart is it not mannequin, not Anakin. Eat boys, feel chill, feel back, rag, I can leave my back, I leave the back of my when I never run, I never back a gun. Listening in the net with the one in that, thing intact, in tune with an act who's home. Women to the road, and I'm always together, and I never the goon, so I illuminate virtual to my loneliness, consumed by the light of the moon. Howling infallible needs to be room, since it was spots at the room. So I'm looking for the level, never find it, I need to get away, I need a better take, I need to get the break, I need to lacerate, desiring is away from music and take me away. Say it, music, music, won't you take me away? Say it, music, music, won't you take me away? Say it, music, music, now put your hands in the sky. Come on, say push me away, push me away, push me away. Suffocate, suffocate, can't move, they push me away, push me away, push me away. Suffocate, 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 can't move, can't move. Damn. We've been through a long journey today of all eras of my music. But do you guys know this era, the first era? I don't know. I don't know if all you guys know this era right here. You know, we gotta end it where it started. 14, 15 years old, and I did this. For everything there is a time. I'm still thinking I'm mentally taking your bill. I happen to be in it, thinking not be defeated by anyone else. Think I'm the top, I gotta switch it up, because you ask me for the pain. Yes, that's a lane. You bring a more than what I vibe by this name. Over the top of your head, and my lyrics are busy, you walk like a condom. Picking over the microphone like a cyclone, and a cyclone on top of the eye of the hurricane. Couple of you when I'm passing, scare big too late. Still got won't fly high. Never be able to conquer this sci-fi. Eli and the guy late, taking the lyrical in the middle go wild. Now niggas super pop, I'm wishing that you would stop biting my style. Super, extracurricular active, put you in line. Let me just jump in the corner with a toothbrush and a bucket of reception, the register right away. Price ain't on this light, it goes aisle 9, devastating worldwide. Worldwide, worldwide. Keep it going, man. Hey! How much money on mine? Would it take myself to the measure of mining? Binding people together like people with lining. I would have been signing autographs to go ahead and kill my ass like I had a joke now. What would you do? And explain. It's speaking the puzzle to get the right to the muzzle and need up that mouth of yours. But they got back to the board. Where is the bit? I'd rather be keeping the people in the lyrics that big coming up off the A-head. That's why I'm dead, because I take a base that you're embracing. It's everlasting all coming off this weak body of style. What about walk a mile just as long as I get up the shit on my tits by telling you that you're a weak of this dress. You need a little bit of rapping reset. A little bit of style you possess. It's a little bit less than a decimal. A little bit less than a decimal. Being into what the style that I have, I gotta acquire certain qualifications. My mind's on vacation, cause some of them people are strange. If you wanna keep the bones unbroken, better take a token. Better keep it all spoken. If you wanna keep it choking, get a little soaked in my style. Oh man, you guys are shit. I think my 14-year-old self might out-rap a lot of these motherfuckers. Oh, shut up, self. You know I would never say some shit like that. But I am proud of what I made when I was 15. That's why I still rap it. It's a bunch of malarkey. For everything there was a time. You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me reach the first milestone of 500. And now we're on our way to 1,000. We're on our way to a live show where you all show up, we all meet each other, we all fucking do a group hug during the show. Believe me, that's gonna happen. I'm corny like that. I'm emo and I'm corny like, we're doing a group hug. I'm gonna get off the fucking stage at the end of the show and we're doing a group hug, dude. It's happening. Be prepared. Love you fucking guys, man. And remember, always, if there's anything you don't understand or something that I implement that's confusing to you or you don't get it, message me. Message me. I'll always get back to you. I'm always looking out for your best interest, trying to like make Patreon the best experience for you as somebody, as a part of the family. I'm not doing this to try to gouge people for money or like get over on people ever. So if you ever have an issue, just hit me up, man. We'll get it resolved. I don't want to lose you guys, man. You're precious. Every single one of you to me is precious from $1 up, dude. And I'm not even joking. I love you guys, and I'm looking forward to giving you this next art piece and this next song in July. And I just saw you, Stephanie. I see you. You never know. I might be able to convince Grouch to do that, but he's like, I don't know if he's like me. I'll do these all day. I don't mind. To me, it's like a great rehearsal. But I am a big rehearsal person. Grouch is not. He won't rehearse for shit. He'll like be the day before, and we'll be rehearsing. And he'll be like, damn, I don't even know this shit. I'm like, bro. But yeah, that's what I admire about him. I'm so anal, I need to rehearse all the time so I can be the best I can be, no matter what. He is more relaxed about it, which I really admire. I wish I could. I've been trying to learn that from him for the longest. We're different kind of people, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you guys. Holler at me on Patreon and blah, 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 and bleed and blue. Love you guys, man. It's hot, and I'm done. Peace.